Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amaka. If it's your first time joining, I appreciate having you in here and I hope you stick around. Please do not forget to subscribe. So today I just wanted to have a conversation regarding something that I often see on social media, and it's really simple. It's going to be a short one, but I really want to know your opinion on this. Obviously, like, there are lots of weddings going on and events, and some people have really strict policies on no kids allowed. Like, literally they don't want any kids at the event, and I get it. I absolutely get it. Sometimes having kids at your parties can just be I seen a video where like the bride and the groom were walking in and literally like a toddler ran across. It was just like I don't know the word to use, and you can't really do anything because they're kids, but at the same time it's like it's your wedding, you don't want to mess it up. So I absolutely get it when people don't want kids at their weddings. My only thing though is I find that a lot of times when people do that, they don't really extend understanding to their friends with kids. So what I mean is, a lot of times when people say, oh, no kids at my wedding, and they're talking about maybe some of their friends having to decline the invitation because they couldn't bring their kids, like they say, it's like the tone and sort of the vibe I get from that, it's like they don't have an understanding as to why, and it's almost as if you can expect them to hold it against their friends with kids. On behalf of people with kids, on behalf of friends with kids, it's more than you think. Trust me. A lot of times when you have kids, especially when they're like that young, there's so many factors that can affect them being able to be there for you on your special day. Your birthday, you're marking a special birthday number, or like your wedding, or like anniversary, something like that. There's so many factors that that go into parents making decisions to attend occasions like that, and I'm gonna go through a few of them, and I hope that by the time I'm done you're able to somehow be a little bit considerate. I'm not saying that you should have kids at your wedding or at your event. All I'm saying is that understand when maybe a parent says they're unable to make it. So number one is age of the kids. If you have friends that really have small kids, by small I mean like less than 10 years old, really, like a bit, they have infants or like toddlers, like I want to say that it's really hard leaving your kids behind with anybody, especially in this part of the world. It is so hard to find someone that you can trust to leave your kids with for a few hours. A lot of shit is going on in the world right now. People are crazy, a lot of things are going on in the world, and finding someone that you trust with your kids, it's a lot. And some of you may be lucky to have like your parents, or grandparents, or aunties and uncles who can help, that you trust, but not everybody has that privilege. I honestly consider it a huge privilege. So when it's your wedding, and especially if you're getting married or you have a birthday coming, maybe you're celebrating your 40th birthday or some big number that you're celebrating or whatever, and that majority of your friend circle have kids that are young, I feel like be a little bit more considerate. Now, how could you possibly do that? I don't know, honestly, it's up to you, but what I'm saying is that be considerate. Number two, some factors that may not allow your friends to be there for you to celebrate with you. Sitters. I know that not every parent is comfortable getting sitters. So for the ones who are not able to have family or friends watch over, and maybe they now have to like hire help, one, it's expensive to hire help. I'm telling you, it's almost $30 per hour for good help. For a good sitter, it costs on average about $25 to $30 per hour. So that's not cheap. I'm going to be away for maybe 4 or 5 hours. it's not really cheap, you know what I mean? And secondly, even when you can possibly afford it, it takes a lot to actually get that help, because again, the world is crazy and you don't trust that many people. How much more someone that you just got off the internet or some agency? You know what I mean? Like, evil is not a portion, but you really need to think hard and say, okay, is this gonna be, should I take this risk? Literally every time you're leaving your kids with someone, it's a kiss, because nobody can, it's a risk because nobody can take care of your kids like you would. You know what I mean? Another thing again is, I don't know, maybe if you know the majority of your friends have kids and you're trying to have a kid-free event, maybe make accommodations for kids. I don't know, like I've seen birthdays where like there's a little kids section where the kids can stay in a particular place, you know, and they provide like, you know, some arts and crafts for those kids to play with, and then that way, you know, the parents can actually be a part of the main event while the kids are over there, and they hire like maybe 2 or 3 people who can actually watch over the kids. That's a perfect idea. That way your friends can be there for you and they don't have to, you know, bear the guilt, or you don't have to have a strained relationship because your friends couldn't be there for you, right? I'm just saying that's an idea. That's something that I've seen being done, okay? But I want to assure you that if you've ever had a friend that, you know, couldn't make an event because of, you know, they probably used the excuse of, oh, they couldn't find someone to watch the kids, or they couldn't find a sitter, I'm telling you, majority, I can't speak for everyone, but I'm telling you, like, majority of the time they really wanted to be there. They really, like, are you kidding me? Like, parents, like, we're looking forward to our next outing. Like, I'm looking forward to the next time I gotta put makeup on, I gotta do my hair, I gotta put on heels. I'm looking forward to that. So why would I not want to be there, especially for my friend? Why would I not want to be there? But at the same time, there are priorities. Now it's obvious which one is, right? So would I, if I have to sit at home and miss that event and miss out on celebrating with you just so that I can be at peace and make sure that my kids are in the best care, I would sit at home. Okay, so I'm just saying, like, be a little bit more understanding, be a little bit more empathetic. Another thing that I gotta say is this. I'm telling you, like, a lot of people, like, if you don't have kids, if you do not have kids, it is so hard to relate to people that have kids. I don't care how many nieces or nephews you have, or, like, you know what I mean, except if you're really engaged in their care. Maybe you lived with them when they were little and, like, you were really a part of them growing up, then you could be able to relate. But other than that, it's so hard for you to relate if you don't have kids. So if you know that you don't have kids, but in the future you see yourself having kids, I assure you that a time will come when you would be like, oh my god, now I see what she's talking about, now I know what she's talking about, oh my god, I wish I didn't say that, oh my god, I wish I didn't react that way, because now you know better. So that's just really all this video is about. Let me know what you think. Like, have you had that kind of situation where, like, you know, you felt like your friend wasn't there for you because of their kids? Like, how did that impact your relationship? Let me know. Let's have this conversation, because I feel like it's happening a lot, and a lot of times we don't really hear the side of the parents with the kids. It's more about the friends that were hurt, you know, it was their event and their friends couldn't make it. Let me know what you think. Like, what do you think about this? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.